Boom. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at, I guess you could say they're on my top of my list for some of my favorite breweries I've ever had the pleasure of drinking beer from. These guys come and do out a lot of sours, definitely more in like the kettle sour kind of realm, but they also do a lot of really good IPAs that I absolutely love. So today, we're going to be taking a look at another beer from Kings County Brewers Collective over in Brooklyn. But today, we got their Dragon Wagon fruited sour, and this can art is freaking cool. I don't know, just some dragons going down a freaking mining cart. It looks pretty badass. This guy comes in at a 7% ABV, and it's a fruited sour, and the flavor profile of this one is very, very interesting. That's why it kind of caught my attention. So this is a fruited sour with passion fruit, dragon fruit, guava, banana, vanilla, and milk sugar. So a lot of like fruits that some of the fruits you'd expect from very tropical, very like definitely tropic kind of fruits, but then you kind of have that guava funk that's going to be added in there, which I'm really excited about. Plus the banana. I've never really had a fruited sour with banana in there before. Well, I've had a few that are like a strawberry banana, but never a passion fruit, dragon fruit, guava, and banana. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a very interesting mix with there, along maybe like a decent sweetness from the vanilla and maybe like a really nice kind of creaminess from the milk sugar and the lactose in there. So I'm pretty damn excited, because a lot of my fruited sour experiences with KCBC have been more on that. They're like more on that kettle sour kind of realm where they're not really thick, they're not really heavy. They definitely have some effervescence to them and all that stuff. So I'm curious if this is going to kind of stay that same realm and keep that kind of effervescent, kind of bubbly fruited sour and not have it be as creamy. So I'm pretty damn excited. I'm expecting with the guava in there, I'm thinking there's going to be a nice kind of mixture of like an orange, like orangish yellow kind of color to it. Maybe I'm thinking like a murkiness to there as well. So without further ado, let's crack this guy open and see what this thing's all about. I want to smell this thing. Oh yeah, definitely right off the bat, you always get that guava. Whenever I notice fruit sour guava in it, that's like one of the first things you smell. It's that guava, like fermented fruit funk that I really, really enjoy. Yeah, definitely smells like it's going to be a little bit of a tart one. I'm expecting maybe the banana kind of add like a different element of creaminess to this as well. I don't know. But I'm curious. So let's pour this guy and see what this thing's all about. I'm be drinking out of my deciduous brewing company, kind of like Lollipop 4's sour glass, if yes you could call it. So let's see how this guy pours. Yep, definitely like a murky, kind of orangish yellow to there. Do a little bit in, swirl around, get all that stuff mixing up, because you always want to like pour a little bit into the glass and then swish it around a little bit, get all that sediment and stuff moving around, all the purees they used if it's thick and heavy. But yeah, this has a really, really nice color to it. Definitely has that kind of thick and heavy, almost that, like I said, that yellowish orange kind of color to it. Definitely still getting a lot of that guava funk on the front, which always brings out like a nice fermented tart fruit flavor into it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So without further ado, let's drink this guy. So cheers, everybody. Happy Monday. Okay, you have my attention. So right out the front, you get that nice kind of pungent guava like tartness to it, along with it mixing like a sweet passion fruit flavor. But then I think the dragon fruit is only in there to kind of enhance some of those other fruit flavors that are in there, because when it comes to a lot of things, people use dragon fruit kind of as a flavor enhancer almost, because it's kind of like I don't want to say it's like a neutral fruit on its own, definitely not as pungent as some of the other fruits in this, so they just use that to kind of add a little bit more fruitiness, add that little extra tropical note to it. But then right after you get in that like passion fruit guava kind of tart sweetness up front, you get like a creamy banana that comes in at the end. That just, it's very unexpected. It definitely reminds you of like a natural banana. It's not anything like candied. It's like a banana you would take if you open up the peel and just ate it like that. That's the kind of banana flavor that I'm getting, that I'm really enjoying it. It definitely, there's a lot going on with this. There's a lot of different profiles that he would hit you in so many different ways, and it's absolutely delicious. Yeah, that's fantastic. Definitely has a nice tartness to it. You can feel it around the eyes for me. Like I feel it in like my eyelids. Feel it in my cheeks and the jowls out. That kind of starts to get you salivating pretty quick. But like I said, it doesn't have that like really crazy like creamy smoothie like mouthfeel like you would see in like a Fruiter Berliner Weiss kind of style. But there's definitely like a bubbly effervescence to it, and then it kind of gets creamy at the end. It's like that leftover mouthfeel. Is it bubbly or dry feeling in the mouth? It's definitely just like a creamy, silky kind of flavor that sticks along at the end that I think is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So looking here on Untappd, I always try to recommend similar beers to this one if you can't get your hands on anything on this one from Kings County. So we have a couple options here. Let's see. We got 5 options on the board right here. One of them I can't pronounce. But it's the Tommy's Chef, their Creek, which is a different style of beer. I don't know if that would really be similar to this. But then we got one from Westbrook Brewing Company, their Lemon Meringue Pie Fruited Sour, which I don't know if I'd recommend that one either because it's definitely more of a lemon kind of graham cracker cinnamon kind of thing forward, which you're not really getting any tropical citrus in this, in my opinion. You're just definitely getting more of those tropical fruits. I guess you can see why, because lemon kind of brings in that kind of citrusy note that you expect of something out of tropical ways. And then we got one for the Anum 2020 Raspberry from Lost Industry. It's a fruited sour. It's just a raspberry fruited sour, it looks like. And then we got one from Collective Arts here. That is their smoothie sour with acai berries, strawberry, blackberry, banana, and granola, which sounds absolutely fantastic, to be honest. And then we got one from Vault City Brewing with the double maple, triple chocolate, blueberry s'more, which is kind of like their smoothie pastry sour that comes in at a 10%. Holy crap. So, see, that one's going to be hard because a lot of these are, like this one is way more tropical fruit forward. Definitely has that creaminess in there with the banana. But then a lot of these ones have like the dark berries, which you don't really get any dark berry flavor in this one. But if you're looking for something that's going to kind of give you, to be honest, after looking at it, I think this Westbrook Lemon Meringue Pie might be the closest thing that would kind of give you the most similar experience out of this one, just because when you think of citrus, you think of tropical, you think of refreshing. When it comes to like all these ones, like the one from Collective Arts and Vault City, they're really heavy, smoothie-like sours, so you're not going to really get that kind of experience with this one. So, yeah, I'd have to go with the Lemon Meringue Pie from Westbrook would be the most kind of similar experience. It's not going to have the same flavors, most definitely, because there's a lot more going on in this one than there is with the Lemon Meringue Pie one. You're going to get more cinnamon, graham cracker kind of bready notes to it. When this one, you're just getting tropical fruit, creaminess, banana, all that kind of stuff. So, looking to see if I had any friends check this one in. No, they did not. Okay, so, like it says here on tap, it's a 7% ABV, so right around that. Yeah, I guess I could say this is a sessionable one if you like drinking sours on a sessionable way, where you want to drink more than one at a time. And with over 405 ratings, this one has an average rating of 4.06 out of 5, which is pretty damn good. For only having that many ratings, at least every 100 people is giving it a 4 out of 5. So one in every, actually, yeah, at least 100 people are giving it per rating. So that's pretty solid. Almost an average of a 4 down the board, which I think is really, really good. So let's look here. I know this was available in some, like, you might be able to find some Kings County stuff. Always you'll be able to find it in Brooklyn or around the New York area. Maybe able to go over to places in like New Jersey, be able to have it. But a lot of people have been checking in, purchasing off this place in Antwerpen. I don't know. So I know that's somewhere in Europe, so it's a liquor store out there. So we got a couple check-ins in a row from there. So that's cool seeing this stuff show up in Europe. So looking at the ratings here, this person gave it a 4, another 4, about 4.5. Let's see, we got another 4. So purchased at the Southside Beverages in New York, in Amsterdam, New York. So you could still find this stuff available in New York. Let's see, another 4 out of 5, 4, 4, 4.25, 4.25. This person gave it a 3.25. Let's see, another, I don't know if that's considered a 4.25. That's like a smidge over 4. So maybe that would be like a 4.15 almost. And let's see, this person purchased it at the Left Field Beer, which is in West Midlands, which I wonder where that is. But this guy said that it's certainly getting the passion fruit and guava. Not really sure where the banana and vanilla are. Not really sour, slightly disappointing. So this guy gave it a 3 of 5. That's interesting. I wonder why he's not getting any vanilla. Maybe he's been sitting down a little bit long. I don't know. Because for me, the banana and the vanilla come in and add that creaminess at the end. Like, or way I look at it too, bananas might taste different in other countries than they do over here. So if it's a banana flavor you don't know is a banana flavor, then you wouldn't get it. So I taste the banana flavor in it because it's that kind of similar taste to bananas I'm known for eating. So yeah, reviews really have that really close realm of keeping that 4 out of 5 scale, which I think is really good, and it's absolutely delicious. I love the kind of bubbly mouthfeel. I love the guava passion fruit, like sweet tart funk to it. On tartness, I think I'd give this. I'd definitely give this like a 3.75 out of 5 for tartness. So if you like a nice tart fruited sour, this would definitely be one for you. If you like passion fruit, if you like guava, if you like hits of banana and vanilla in there, you'll absolutely love this. I think it was fantastically done. Absolutely. So let's start looking at ratings here, our ratings at least, to see what the hell we're going to do about this one. So, can art. Do I really need to say anything about that? Anything that Kings County does for can art? It's always very vibrant. It always has a shit ton of colors to it. The fonts they use for the name of the beer is always really creative and all that stuff. And just, if you don't see this catch your eye at a liquor store or a bottle shop, there's something inside of you that has died. Because all the bright colors, all the kind of stuff, as a customer going into a liquor store or bottle shop, these are colors that are meant to catch your attention. So like all these bright reds, yellows, kind of like the holographic silvers in there as well, are just meant to pop and just freaking have those things slap you in the face of, hey, come look at me. And that's exactly what they did. There's so much detail in this can art with like broken rocks and all that stuff. Then you kind of see the fruits in there. You got the guava, you got the passion fruit, you got the banana. And then there's a dragon fruit in there somewhere. Yep, there he is. Dragon fruit in the corner. So all the detail they put in this can art, I think, is absolutely fantastic. The dragons just look badass. They kind of have that ancient Chinese kind of dragon look to them. Not like anything like a medieval kind of style, which I think is really nice. But overall, yeah, can art is fantastic. Easy 5 out of 5 for can art for me. This is something that I look for when it comes to can art when I see something in a liquor store or bottle shop. So let's see. With that being said, if I had this beer in a flight at Kings County, would I get another one? Absolutely. This is definitely probably one of the better fruited sours that I've had for them. I've had some of their more like berry ones where they're way more kettle sour to me, where it's like has a lot of that fermented berry flavor when it comes to like similar notes of like you would get in wine and all that kind of stuff. But this one has those nice pungent tropical fruit flavors. Has a nice like creamy banana / vanilla flavor at the end. Doesn't leave your mouth dry. It leaves your mouth like a velvety, creamy mouthfeel at the end. So overall, I think this was fantastically done. I would definitely get another one of these in a liquor store or bottle shop. I'd probably get a 4-pack to bring home because it's that good. So let's start to figure out what my final rating on this one's going to be. To be honest, I think I'm going to give this one a very, very solid 8.75 out of 10. Really, really good. If you can get your hands on this one from Kings County, I think you'd be a fan. Kentucky, I don't know if you can get some Kings County by you. That would be really cool. And if you get your hands on this one, because I know it may be available. I know I've seen people pick it up at liquor store bottle shops still, but it's not showing up as like rotation and all that kind of stuff. When it comes to looking at the brewery, it's not on tap over there, so you might be able to find it canned or bottled in a liquor store near you. Seamus, I know it's kind of weird because you just got to find a place that likes bringing stuff in from around the country practically. I know Colorado is very, very proud of their craft beer scene. They have so many craft breweries out in the Colorado area. So when it comes to them only carrying stuff out of their state, I can definitely see it because they have that many. It's like Michigan too, where there's a shit ton of breweries in Michigan to where a lot of the like the liquor stores or bottle shop, will only carry Michigan beers, which is just, it is what it is. But you may be able to find stuff if you have a liquor store that likes carrying stuff from out of state, stuff that they normally can't get. Suggest some Kings County. I think it would be if they can get it distributed to them I think that'd be a really cool situation. Have people in Colorado actually be able to experience something that's more East Coast style when it comes to all their IPAs. They do a lot of New England IPAs, East Coast IPAs. And then kind of their fruited sours, I know, are really in that just nice kettle sour realm. But so this one is absolutely fantastic. Easy 8.75 for me out of 10. So with that being said, guys, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you, everybody, again for tuning in. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It would help me out a lot. And if you're new to the channel and like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live doing another review. I don't know if I'll have any other reviews coming up at the beginning of this week. I might be working. Not sure yet. Haven't got my schedule yet. So we'll just kind of keep an eye out on my Instagram. I'll do a post if I'm not working. Kind of letting you guys know what's being reviewed that day. So keep it out for that. But other than that, if you're looking for a nice social media aspect of beer drinking, you can see where you can see people like me with Tucky, Ian, Duchess, the Typhid, Sean, and Lizzie, the Angry Hippies themselves, checking in beers, talking to each other, see what's local in our areas and see what's popular in our areas. Get yourself on Untapped. It's a great platform. It's available on Android or iPhone. So you can download it once you create your account. You can go down to my description below. You get the link to my profile and shoot me a friend request. I want to see what other people are drinking as well. It'd be really cool to kind of see if stuff in somebody else's area is available by me to where I can go pick it up and possibly do a review on it. Who knows? But other than that, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you again, everybody, for hanging out. You guys are awesome. And I'm going to say it like I always say before we get the hell out of here. If you're going to drink, drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And I'll see you all next time. Cheers.